everyone.
Hello. What am I doing here?
I don't know.
It's a Northern Model Builders takeover.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they've dragged me out of the requirement. They've dusted me off in the corner here, if you know what I mean. So we need him. Better drag him off, dust him off. You know what I mean. So
yeah.
Well, it gives you more confidence, Jay.
Yeah, it does. Well, I'd like to just quickly say, Christine, if you're watching, hope you feel better soon from all of us. We need your bum back on this seat here. Do you know what I mean? Well, not this seat, your seat. You know what I mean? Doing the doll's house. So,
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, so tonight we're going to be doing issue 20 of the Disney Doll's House. So Mark's going to be doing the comments for us tonight, and Jay's going to be reading out the instructions, and then you've got something special afterwards to show us.
Yeah, I just want to pick up a little point that Nexus has pointed out on the issue. Was it 23? I think it is the little panel that's coming up. There is a little problem with it. And my little idea of what I'm going to do in the future issue, I think it's 26, 27 when we fit the door. So I'll show you all that later.
Okay. Well, I'll catch up with these comments now while everything's getting prepared. So first game, Gold Star goes to Gillian Mills saying, "Evening, everyone." Evening, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
And we've got Gillian again. I think she's gone on to a different channel to say, "Evening, everyone." So, then we've got Darth DMC. "Hi, everyone. Good luck, Julie. And I hope Chris is okay." Evening, Darth.
Hi, Darth.
And then we've got Horlicks saying, "Good evening at Yorkshire Crafter. Good luck with the Doll's House. Make sure to sprinkle lots of magic." I like that comment.
Yeah.
Hi, Horlicks.
Thanks.
Horlicks. And then we've got D. Harris saying, "Evening to Gillian." And then we've got D. saying, "Evening to Horlicks." And then we've got Gillian Mills saying, "Evening to D." I've got Dave Matt Bill saying, "A very good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Julie, and have a great show." Evening, Dave Mack.
Thank you, Dave.
And then we've got D. Harris saying, "At Dave Matt Build, good evening, sir." And we've got Mary Ogilvy saying, "Evening, all. Evening."
Hi, Mary.
And then we've got Dave Matt Bill saying, "Good evening at D. Harris, at Gillian Milne, at Horlicks." And then we've got Gillian Milne saying, "Good evening to Dave Matt Builds." And then we've got Yorkshire Crafter saying, "Good evening, all. Hope everyone is okay." And
That's me.
Oh, is that you? All right, that's Jay's channel.
I don't know what to come up with because obviously I'm not logged in, am I, properly? So
no. So good evening, all. Hope everyone is okay, and let the magic begin. And we've got the Northern Model Builders saying, "Good evening, all. Hope everyone is okay and well. Let the magic begin." So hello to me and Jason and everybody that's under the Northern Model Builders. And then we've got Dave Matt Bill saying, "Good evening at Mark's Mods at Jay's channel." And then we've got D. Harris saying, "A good evening, host." Evening, D. And that
Hi,
is
D.
the chat.
Hi, D.
So yeah, evening, D.
right.
Yeah.
Julie's got her cut mat ready. Today we are doing issue 20, the dining room for Alice Wonderland, from Alice in Wonderland, part 1. In this issue, we would decorate the walls 8 to 10 with Alice Wonderland dining room with wallpaper and then attach the mouldings to them. So obviously I've done this issue. If you look on my channel, if I'm on 24, 25 is coming up this week. But in this issue, we get some little bits and pieces. We get these 4 little blocks, which look quite sweet. They're all from the Peter Pan room. They are made of plastic. And then we get the dolly.
Sorry, I'm not prepared.
It's fine. I'll keep rambling. There's the doll from Peter Pan. And then we got the ball as well. And that also comes from Peter Pan. So in this issue, basically, we get 3 walls, a little tiny one, a medium one, and we got the base floor as well. And we obviously got the floor from the wall from last time as well. So we've got quite a bit to do on wallpapering. So, yeah. So we're going to do decorating 8 to 10 with the wallpaper and moulding. So let's see if Judy's getting herself sorted out.
Right, I'm organised, I think.
You think? Right. So we've got to make sure you got the number 8 at the top of the wall, Judy.
Yep.
And then you got 2 marked lines on the wall if you look carefully.
Yep.
There and there. That's it. That's where the wallpaper goes across. The wallpaper actually lines up with the 2 sticky out bits. So, and then goes across that way. Then attaches.
Yep, so it goes right. Okay.
Yeah. I thought I'd say it that way, and rather than try and read out the exact Hachette instructions, I'll be needing an oxygen tank after doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you would.
Typical Hachette instructions.
It's true.
We've got a couple of bits of chat. We've got Horlick saying hi to Dee and to Dave Matt Build. And we've got Geordie Dave. Evening, everyone. Evening, Geordie.
Hi, Geordie.
Hi, Dave. Right.
I can't call him Dave anymore. To me, he's Geordie Dave.
Yeah. Well, it's like you say, there's 2 Daves in there, so it's the easiest way to differentiate, isn't it? You know what I mean? Between
he's just he's Geordie Dave to me. It's a bit. It took me ages to actually start calling you Jason or Jay instead of Fleetwood Jay.
Yeah.
Right.
She's doing an expert job there.
There you go. There we go. It's the cutting I'm finding I'm struggling with, because the position of the blade, you don't want to get it too close to the wood because then it ends up shaving it off.
Yeah, I've done that a few times, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Tendency, what you could do is like what it says there is if you do sort of cut down each side of the slits and then turn it over the right way and then use a ruler and then cut straight down, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
everybody has their own way of doing it. Do you know what I mean? So
we kind of put Jay on the spot last night, didn't we? Saying, "Well, hang on a minute, you're building the doll's house. Could you come in and help?" And it was like, oh. Anymore.
No, I don't mind. Obviously, if it helps, it helps. You know what I mean? Sometimes where I've done the issues in front, I can give hints and tips of what the problems are. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A couple of bits of chat. So we've got Dee saying evening, Geordie. We've got Geordie Dave saying hi to Dee. I've got Dee saying, Mark, it's easy. There's Dave, and then there is Sir Dave.
True.
It's still Geordie Dave. We even call that in a chat group we have. We still call him Geordie.
Yeah, there we are. So that's the wallpaper attached to wall 8.
It is. Yeah.
Is it the right way up?
I think yes. Yes.
Just checking. Judy's just gone blank there. Shit, am I going
Yes, it's the right way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. We need the world's smallest wall, number 9.
Number 9. This one.
Itty tiny one, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Make sure the number 9 is at the top of the wall, and you put the wallpaper in between the 2 marked lines as you've done, and make sure it's the right way up, and don't put it on the wrong way like I did.
Just one more bit of chat. We've got Dave Matt Build saying evening to Geordie Dave.
Yeah, that way. Did you find it easier putting it right to the edge there or putting it in the middle? Because I've seen different people do it different.
I put it to one edge, if I remember rightly, I think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then cut the excess off that way. Because it allowed me to line it up easier, if you know what I mean. So,
yeah. There we go.
I've just done another comment from Geordie Dave saying, "Don't mind Geordie, as my middle name is George."
Oh, okay.
And then also Geordie Dave says, "Hi, Dave Mac." I think we gave that name, didn't we, Geordie Dave, to him? We were just stuck with it.
Yeah. Oops.
Oh, and just to let everybody know that Geordie Dave will be live at 8 p.m. this evening.
Cool.
Yep.
With the Titanic.
This one's a little bit more tricky to do because there isn't that much wall to hold on to. Do you know what I mean? So
No, it's going on a bit of a slant. Oh, that's going to be hidden, I think.
I mean, you can easily do this. If you do make a slight mistake, like you say, it can be hidden, or you can sort it out. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I've got a comment from Dave McBill saying, "You look tired, Mark." And it's been a crazy day. It really has been a crazy day here.
Yeah, just a bit.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Right, I think that's that one done.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm just relaxing.
yeah. Wallpaper's up the right way.
Yes, it is. Make sure this
Right. So we got wall number 10.
Yep.
This is like game of bingo. This isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It is. Yep.
What we got? Full wall. A
Yeah.
line.
Bingo.
Right, so Holic says, "Oh, nice to see Chris is here," smiley face. Holic says, "In the top, yes, we've got Christine on back on the logo. So she is here." We've got John today say, "Oh, when the show finishes, as I don't want to rush Julie."
Oh, bless.
And then Dave McBill saying, "Don't fall asleep, Mark, LOL. I'm just relaxing." Yeah.
Yeah. We'll probably get a report card from Chris afterwards, if you know what I mean. Mine will probably be marked. You can do better.
Oh. You know what it is, Jay? The trouble is, it's been too long now, and I haven't had a telling off for a few weeks, and it's kind of
Promise, though, is
to
Christine
tell
going to
him
be saving them all up, and then you're going to get a massive click round here then? Do you know what I mean? So,
possibly. What have you done to my Disney Dolls house show?
bringing the riffraff on there, you know what I mean?
No, Christine just says it as it is.
Yeah.
That's just the way she... Broad Yorkshire lady who just says it as it is and just keeps it simple.
Determined.
Yeah.
That's it, Julie. Cut the window out. And as I was saying, the tip here is always keep your offcuts out the windows because they may come in handy. You know what I mean? If you watch the Japanese builder Nappy 2, she does little odd side projects that she's created some books and pieces with the offcuts of the wallpaper. You know what I mean? So.
Holic says, "If anyone's got the tendency to fall asleep, it's me." LOL. I can absolutely agree with that. Daniel last Tuesday.
Yeah. Right, that's that one done.
That's that one done. And the wallpaper's the right way up as well and everything else. Good.
Yep.
Now we've got the mouldings to stick on 8 to 10. So you're going to need all your little walls and your little bit of moulding. The world's smallest bit of moulding coming up.
Yep. So we've got that big one. That's one, and then the even tiny one.
Tiny one, yes, very tiny.
Yes.
Could it be close to baby?
No, do not start on that again.
No.
We're not having
Tiny.
baby coving do. Oh no, you got me
Oh,
saying
no.
now. I fell into that one, didn't I? Ah.
Yes, you did.
Oh. I hang my head in shame.
If anything, that love were entertaining.
Oh yes. Right.
Yes.
So
I do lower the tone of most streams, if you know what I mean.
nah.
No, I lowered the tone of most streams. Remember the first ever Route Master show I was on?
Yes. Asking about the rear end of the bus, yes.
No.
No, I think it was more a comment. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go there, but yeah.
No.
Yeah, but then it got me into live streaming because like you were all like, well, he's a nutter, is he?
He belongs in the group, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he's a complete nutter, so.
Yeah. Right. So it's this biggest one first, yeah?
Yep, it is, yes. Wall 8, the big one.
Yep.
Hang on, I'll put
Just make sure you've got the cutout, the slant towards the two little
there we go.
the two ears sticking out at the back there.
Yep. That way, yes.
That's it. Looking good.
Yep, that one's on. Yep, that's that one.
Good. And then we move on to number 9, the little dutty tiny one.
The tiny one. Oh my gosh, I've got to check. Which way does this one go? Goes with that bit hanging. Yep, that way. Yep. Tiny. Gosh.
That's it. It's so tiny, that one, isn't it? It's almost like, why do they need a wall that small? Do you know what I mean? But it all it becomes apparent when we start building later.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that one. And then this one with.
And then we do wall number 10.
So that way, yep.
That's it.
Gosh, Christy's going to have some catching up to do.
Yeah. Because in the next few issues, it's starting to really grow. Do you know? And I think the next issue, the 25 this week, I think we start on the basement. I think this week. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
And then going forward, start doing basements, doors, windows. We do all sorts. So it's then that's when you'll start to see it really take shape, if you know what I mean.
It does, yeah.
We've got Steve131 in saying hello, Mark, and we have York's Crafter here, and we have Jay's channel here.
And chat.
And chat, yeah, just seeing
Yes.
that.
Hi, Steve. Right, yeah, so I've done that one now.
That's it. It's done.
It's done. Cool.
Done. Right. If I could just swing me across.
Of course I can.
So, yeah.
There we go.
And then in the magazine this week, we've got Hercules, 1997. Obviously, this is the Disney film. And then in 21, I almost said 25 because I'm about to use it. You've got the 3 walls there, and you put them in place. And then you got Little Mermaid stool and the Little Mermaid glass and fork, if you know what I mean. So they are quite cute and very small. So there we are. So that's what's coming in 21 next week. And hopefully Chris will be here to do it. So if not, you might have me back. So we have to see how it all goes, if you know what I mean. So, right. If you swing over to Judy or whatever, I'll get the doll's house and move my camera because I need space.
We've got
some clips on just to hold it.
Yeah.
Got a couple of comments. So we've got Dee saying evening to Steve. How goes it? And Dave Matt Build says, well done, Julie. Excellent work.
Thank you.
There we are. So it's yeah, well done. Yeah, go on then.
Yep.
There we go.
Obviously, Julie's just done literally this wall here. Oops, not the camera. That wall there, that little wall, and that wall there. Obviously, mine's all attached because I'm up to 25. But that's what it looks like so far. Try and get the camera down, but that's what up to 25 looks like. Alice, who I've got to say, looks amazing. Doing well. But what I was going to point out was what's been picked up. What Nexus was on about is trying to get the camera in. Is this little tiny piece of wainscoting we got? Now the top and bottom rails are wrong. They're around the wrong way. The bottom should be the top and the top should be the bottom. But we can't change them around because they've already been pre-cut. And if I put it in as it is now, I don't have my camera. I'm trying to get the camera in a bit closer. You'll see there's one hell of a gap there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out, and it don't sit properly as well because it just not very well at all. So my thinking is to buy another 24, which is this big huge one at the back here, and actually cut it down and fit it there. So that's what I'm thinking at the moment. But yeah, there seems to be quite a few of us that have got this round the wrong way, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't swap them around because then the mitered edge is in the wrong place. So yeah, we've got a bit of a technical issue on that one. And what also I was going to bring up is that in future issues, I think it's 26 or 27, we start to get the door here. Now, those who watch Nappy 2, the Japanese builder, she had a horrendous problem when she put this panel on here. She glued it, and she glued that one because it tells you to do it in that particular issue. And when you come to fit the door doesn't work, or it's very stiff, or it won't fit the frame. So what I'm actually going to do when I get round to doing these issues is I'm going to build them, but I won't glue them to the wall until I fitted the door. And then once I've got the door fitted, then I can fit the panels here. And if the panels need shaving, it'd be easier to shave a panel than trying to rip this off, because when she done it, she ripped a massive big lump of this wallpaper off on hers, and she had to correct it. So that's my little tip on that coming up. So that'll be obviously in the next 2 to 3 weeks when we get the door. I can't remember if it's 26 or 27 we get the door. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. So because but I was just trying to say it does not fit very well, sadly, there. So everyone's saying, can't you cut it down, sand it down? It doesn't matter what you try, it just will not fit in there because obviously the profiles are different. So, I mean, you could just glue it there and put a bit of filler in. You know, I mean, it's not exactly going to be highly noticeable. So we've got the balustrade here and we've got the stairs going up on this side, haven't we? So, I mean, you could put a plant pot in there and hide it, but the only thing is, well, it could, I think the way it is at the moment, it could be very tight on this door edge when you put the frame in because the frame goes around here. So that could be a bit of a problem there. So you might need some working on the ideas later going forward. But that's it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, as you can see, I can barely get it all on camera now, but you know, it's getting there. It's getting big and beefy. You know what I mean? So. All I'd just say is when you do this, use decent glue, you know, some Gorilla Glue, wood glue, some nice strong glue, and then this house won't fall apart then, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I really am impressed with it. You know, it's actually blown my mind on how it was. You know, when I first saw the videos, I was like, is it going to be okay? We don't know, do you know what I mean? So, just have to wait and see, if you know what I mean. Another thing I've noticed, I've got to go and have a look at Nappy's videos, is my wallpaper don't go all the way down to the bottom, even though I put them all on the marks.
Yeah.
So I've got a gap here, so I don't know if we got any skirting. Do you know what I mean, to go on here? I can't remember. So
Yeah.
You know, but that's it. But yeah, you know, it's good. It's nice to get it done, you know, and you know, say if you're starting to build it, then I would advise do it. If you can do issues 1 to 4, and you survive it, then you'll be fine afterwards. I think that was just probably the worst probably issues out of the way, wasn't it? Really, do you know what I mean? So
yeah, true. I think from looking at this picture, I think there is a little bit of like curling.
I think there is, yeah. If I remember on what I'm trying to remember on Nappy too. So I've watched so many videos, I can't remember.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's just like a big flat, like a really thin bit of white trim, isn't it? I think, if you know what I mean.
I think so, yeah. From looking at the picture, yeah.
Yeah, but there we are. So.
Well, we've had a bit of chat come in. We've got Mary Ogleby saying, very well done, Julie.
Thank you, Mary.
We've got Steve121 say, we good, thank you, Belfast's finest son. And then we've got Gillian saying, good shirt and a big thumbs up.
Thank you, Gillian.
And Dave McBuild says, that's typical of Hachette, getting things wrong.
Yeah, just about, yeah.
And then Dave McBuild says, great show tonight, guys. Let me just click that, and then we're all on.
Thank you, Dave.
But there we are. So that's everything, you know. I mean, you've done their walls. Brilliant, Julie. You know, so...
Thank you.
You got more walls to come. More wallpapering.
Yeah, in the next one, there's another 3 walls, isn't there? And then we glue these walls in that we've just done now.
That's it, yeah. Next issue.
Get your practice in. The living room needs doing next.
Cheeky.
Yeah.
If only it were that easy.
Yeah.
Pick on.
I tell you what, if it was that easy, I would have done my flat in about 5 seconds flat. Do you know what I mean?
Dee says, most definitely not the finest.
No. But there we are. So, well, as I say, thanks, Judy, for having me on anyway. So, you know, glad I can sort of help, if you know what I mean. If you need me, you know, give me a shout next week and I'll come back on and help, if you know what I mean. So, Obviously, I don't think Christine's well enough to do the Eddie Stobart tomorrow, is she? So
No.
there'll be no Eddie Stobart tomorrow, sadly. Then, well, literally, those doing the Eddie Stobart, it is literally wheels and tyres for the foreseeable future, if you know what I mean. So that's issue 40, which was last week, was a rim. This week is 41, is a tyre. So, and then it's literally going to be 7 or 8 issues of wheels, tyres, wheel arch, lights, wheels, tyres, and yeah. So, typical Hachette, spun it out too much, do you know what I mean? So,
Oh, right.
Sorry, I was just reading that comment from D.
Yeah, I'm just about to say, D says, great job, Crafter. Can you
See
you, Jay, again next week, hopefully with Chris. If not, Mark will do. LOL. Yeah, but I'm to be perfectly honest with you, I've enjoyed tonight because Jason's ahead and he can offer advice. It's like having I'm not building the Disney Dolls house, so I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. And it's been nice tonight to have Jason on here because he's been able to offer the advice and stuff. So
yeah. All I just say is if you just take your time on the Doll's houses. There's no rush over it. Even if you don't rush, you still make mistakes. But it's one of them things. It's one of these hobbies that you don't have to rush. You sit and enjoy, relax, and do it. Do you know what I mean? It's and it. Some weeks, we may not get much in Doll's house, and then some weeks, like now, from literally 20 onwards, you're doing quite a lot, and then all of a sudden you think to yourself, how big is it going to be? It's not until you actually got all 3 floors now, like I've got here, glued together, you're like, holy moly, that's big. And then you're thinking, hang on, I've got the basement on top of this. Do you know what I mean? That's going to make it even more bigger. Do you know what I mean? And then you're thinking to yourself, in a couple of years' time, when the extension comes out, that's going to make it even more bigger. And you're thinking to yourself, okay, this is now getting serious. Where do I put the thing? Do you know what I mean? And then you don't realise that at the moment we're only on the 3 bottom floors. We've got another 3 floors to go up yet. Do you know what I mean? So
Exactly. It's where do you put the camera and to film all of this?
yeah, well, I'm on a boom arm, and I was at literally full stretch trying to get it into the rooms here. I did try the other week having the tripod by the side of me here, but then it was just like causing so much problems. It was like, it's like, where do you, like you say, where to put it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I did try a tripod on the desk, try this, and it's like, this is going to get a pain, if you know what I mean. The only way I may be doing it is put the boom arm on the front of the desk, but then you're going to like clonk it as you're trying to build. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It is. You don't realise how big this is going to get. You know what I mean? So you think now it's what, about 8 inches high? We've got another. It's going to be about 2-3 foot high, isn't it? You know what I mean? So
Easily. Yeah.
I was just reading Horlicks's on. I suppose there's a chance that you realise the issue and send a apartment. Yeah, but the only problem with that is we need it now because we're going to start gluing this in shortly. And if you glued that in and got the door in, it's not as simple as unscrewing anything to take it out and replace it. It's going to be a case of hammer, chisel, and whatever to try and get it out. And then then you're going to ruin the wall that it sits on. Then you've got to replace Mickey's room or the paneling. So it's not going to be a quick, easy fix, if you know what I mean. That's why I'm trying to work on a fix in my head right now. So at least when I can do it, it's done. Do you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So I can't break that apart now because that's well glued. You know what I mean? So the only way to do it would be to buy 24 and lock the end off it. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Few bits of chat just to catch up. So Amanda's Crazy Crafty Life is here. Evening, Amanda. Saying hello, fellow crafters. Hope everyone is having a good day.
Hi, Amanda. Yeah, good. Thank you. I hope you're well.
Horlick says of what Jason just wrote, I suppose there is a chance they may realise the issue and send a replacement part later in the build. And then Horlick says, so I guess leave that as long as possible.
Yeah.
And then Horlick also says, I see. And then Horlick also says hi to Amanda.
Hi, Amanda. Yep. So, right. So,
Right, well, I'll do my goodbyes first. So, thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for everybody bearing with us while we are going through, obviously, with Christine and everything. And thank you everybody for your well wishes towards Christine. They are very, very much appreciated. I can tell you that. And yeah, hopefully I'm not here next week because Christine will be sat here next week. But if so, we'll sort it. So good night, everybody.
yeah. Well, thanks, Julie, for having me on. It's been a pleasure to help out. Like I said, you can always catch either my channel with the Doll's House on if you want to see what the latest issue is, or catch Christine and Julie doing a fantastic job on theirs. You know what I mean? And if I'm not in the hot seat next week, then Christine's back. That's all better and good. If you know what I mean. If not, if they want me back, then I'll be back. And hopefully then I might have come up with a little solution what to do with that. So,
well, Jason, I would presume Julie, after the show finishes, will go into the description and link your channel in for tonight.
Right.
So yeah, please check out Jay's channel.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll say good night from me. It's been a pleasure to be on, and might see you next week. I don't know. If not, join me this week on mine for the Eddie Stobart this week, and yeah, just be not the Eddie Stobart, just the Disney Doll's House, because I've got to wait for the Eddie Stobart to come in. So it'll be the Doll's House this week. So it'll be fun. So take care, all. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, so thank you both for helping me tonight. It's greatly appreciated. So yeah, thank you. And thank you everybody else for joining in the chat and being patient while I wallpaper tonight. So but there'll be more of the
same next week, you know what I mean?
More wallpapering next week, but we actually put the walls in next week as well that we built tonight. So
yeah.
That's what will be coming next week. So, yeah, thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. And, yeah, hope to see you all next week. So I'll say good night.
Good night for me.
Bye.